Hello everybody. Today we're going to help a guy who's coming from a Glowforge and going to a Thunder Laser, and he waited until Thanksgiving in order to learn how to do it. All right, everybody. Walker Brothers here, Walker Brothers Laser. We are going to try to fix a new Thunderbolt and lightburn users problems in about 2 minutes. So we've got somebody that's coming over from the Glowforge. They've had a Glowforge before. They bought the Thunderbolt. They've had this thing sitting around. They haven't used it because they're afraid of the learning curve, and now their Glowforge has died. It's the tale as old as time. But it's Christmas season, right? And these people are trying to make some ornaments and sell them, and everybody counts on December for their money, right? So let's get this person fixed up and back to making money tonight. All right. So we'll take a look at some of the problems that they got. They've got a Facebook post. Hey, I've got these problems. Please help. I don't understand. And they're just getting inundated by a bunch of people that are throwing a lot of technical terms at them, a lot of Thunder, Rita controller terms at them, a bunch of lightburn terms at them. But we're going to show them how to fix it. So let's take a look. The first problem is they're looking at their screen and they're getting this. It is detected that the processing range of the file exceeds the working format. If you've used a Rita controller or something like that, you know that we come up with this a lot. We're using having issues with our origin, or perhaps that we're doing an engrave and the machine has got to move too far either to the left or the right. It's actually not the issue here. That's not the issue of the head going too far or needing the space to travel beyond to the left or right. So not what we need tonight, but we'll fix them up. I know why it's doing this. So if you were to take a look at this screen, and this is how the Glowforge software is set up. Anything that's inside of the box is going to engrave or cut. Anything that's outside of the box is okay. It's just kind of your workspace where you can keep extra images. You can drag them in, you can drag them out, however it goes. So like if this were a Glowforge and I was going to do one ornament, but I said, hey, let's do two, I could drag the second one in there and bingo, bango, I'm ready to go. The lightburn software and the Thunder, the Rita controllers, they actually see this as, if I sent this the way it is right now, it thinks I want to engrave a big, huge image that's bigger than the workspace that I have. So that's what it's going to go to the machine, and then all of a sudden we're going to get an error that looks like this because it thinks that we're trying to engrave a space that's bigger than what we really have. An easy way to fix this, if you really, really, really wanted to keep all of your images in one file, is you could just go ahead and select anything that's outside of it and turn it into a toolpath. It will still engrave everything that's just inside of here. You get into issues with it. It does still know that this is like the total shape of the total space that we want to do. But anyway, there's a little bit of a difference between the way Tool 1 and Tool 2 works. But let's say, just for the example of this, if I was just trying to fix this guy's problem with one quick thing, turn everything outside of this box into toolpath, bingo, bango, he'll be good to go. Another thing, what I would probably do is I would probably just delete everything outside of this and then just save it as something else. And then I'd have the original file with all those extra images outside of the workpiece ready to come back to. So this is what he's got going on. He's got a bunch of ornaments here inside of the box, and this is what he wants to cut. I guess he's probably got a piece of wood, and he's going to do a couple things. He's going to do like an etch line, so he's going to go relatively fast at a kind of a low power, and then he's going to go slow at a high power to try and cut. And he's got them actually in the correct order, so he wants to do his etch first, and then he wants to do his cut second. But the problem is he's got all these extra shapes out here from that he's probably used to doing with the Glowforge. But that's okay. We're going to fix them up. We go back to our software here. We don't have all those extra images now. Another thing to take a note of is he was set up on user origin. So this would mean he would have to go into the Rita controller on his laser and actually say, okay, this is going to be my origin, and like drive the head of the machine to wherever it's going to be, and then hit the origin spot there. If he wants to work on just the workpiece right here, just like he's been doing, he can actually select absolute coordinates. And now the laser's going to say, okay, I know that up here in the top left-hand corner, for the way this machine is anyway, that's going to be my starting point. I assume there's going to be some material in here to etch or cut, and then it's going to do anything that's inside of this box. So this is going to be the start point, and it's going to be the same start point if you're looking at the laser. That's the absolute coordinates. The way he's got it set on user origin, it's a little bit different. I actually really like user origin. I use it 99% of the time. But for what he's trying to do, trying to get this like cookie sheet right here of all these ornaments, all these dirty gingerbread men, I suppose, he needs to probably be on the absolute coordinates. So if he was on absolute coordinates and he did something to get rid of all these extra shapes outside, either turned them into toolpaths or deleted them, he'd be able to go. He'd be able to hit start and get this thing taken care of. All right, that's going to be it for tonight. Good luck, partner. I hope that you get it done and you sell a lot of dirty gingerbread cookie ornaments. If you'll take a moment and like and subscribe, if you want to go ahead and click the bell there to get a notification if we release a new video, we would certainly appreciate it. Thanks so much and have a good night.